Martin Pillmajor. All right, everybody.
There's some tent setups going up, battery charging station. Now, Wiki. Hey, man.
Hey, how are you?
That was some good driving, man.
Well, thank you.
I can't wait to see the racing. We are here. Got great hobbies behind me right there. Fastest racer's already here. Woo! We got Patty setting up the track already. Patty's over here setting up the track already. Bring of the truck has commenced. I don't think you're supposed to let your kids run around on the track. So you picked up a Tamiya TT02. It's one of their most basic chassis. Actually, I think it's the most basic entry-level touring car you can get on the market, with some pretty cool features. So I guess it's not that basic. But anyway, this is not a video about the TT02. Lots of videos on the internet about that. I've even got some. This is about, you've got a TT02. Where do you race it? Let's start the video. Hey everybody, welcome back to the channel. My name's Rex. In today's video, we get to watch these two cars drive around an asphalt track. But before we get to that, I'm going to tell you what the video is actually about. And the video is actually about a day event, a race that happened that was hosted by Drive RC Club. Links to their socials down in the description below. It's very cool. I was following them on Facebook for a while, and they started off as a really small sort of get together and drive sort of thing, and the guy who runs it, Jeff Lemoyne, actually was doing rally car racing as well in Toronto, Ontario. I should mention that this is sort of based in Ontario if you're into racing. That's what this video is kind of about. When I was in the hobby a long time ago, tracks were around, but they were slowly dying off at that time. The bashing scene was sort of where I grew towards. I mean, out of the 90s. I was born in the 80s. In the 90s, all I could do was watch RC, and in the 2000s when I played. And by that time, the bashing scene had already taken over. There were a couple places still to run your car, but few and far in between. And most of them far enough that you'd have to make a whole day trip out of it. And that was back in early 2000s. Fast forward now to 2022, and I'm happy to say that I've got more than 3, 4, 5 places to run my cars. Off-road, on-road. If I say on-road and off-road, probably more, probably 10. I'm gonna guess. But today's video is about Drive RC Club, which is very inexpensive, cost effective, actually free to enter. Well, not free, you had to bring you didn't have to, but you were asked to bring a liter of pop for traction to spray onto the track. So what this is, it's Andrew and Jeff has set up a track in front of a hobby shop, a local hobby shop. Great Hobbies has allowed them to set up a track in their parking lot, a portion of their parking lot, of course. And they invite racers and drivers of all kinds to come and play and drive their cars, discharge their batteries. They have 2 classes when it comes to racing. Of course, during practice, you can drive anything you want. I saw a dual rider there actually, being run by Alex Nagai from P2 Raceway, which is another spot I'll talk to you about in the future. The 2 classes are TT02/TT01 stock and TT02/TT02 mod. So either TT chassis is going to work in stock and mod. Both classes run either or motor, which would be the sport tuned or torque tuned motors. And the difference from stock and mod is stock is box stock, friction shocks. I believe they allow bearings, but friction shocks, and that's it, box stock with one of those 2 motors. The mod class, they allow pretty much almost anything, except the motor is still stock. I mean, the motor is still sport tuned or torque tuned. Tires are open. The body has to be a Tamiya body. So you could really literally just buy a kit off the shelf and be technically competitive with all the other stock kits in the stock class. And from my experience that day, it seems everyone's friendly enough that if you ask them what their setup is, they're obligated to tell you, with a smile. So we're gonna get into the beginning first, and then we'll come back and talk a little bit more. Let's go. Hey guys, so it's 8 a.m. and I'm ready to go to an outdoor asphalt race track, RC setup kind of thing. Yeah, let's go. We are here. Got great hobbies behind me right there. And we got Patty setting up the track already. Let me turn the camera around. Patty's over here setting up the track already. See, have a look. What is this? What are you guys using for the track here? Is this a hose?
Yeah. It's
Natural gas line?
Yeah, something like
Smart.
that. $50 for the whole set, bro.
What? There's some tent setups going up, battery charging station. My little setup here. Tent up. Track is finishing up. I was helping Patty figure that out. I don't know. Seems a little tight, but there is Silver Can Racing, so it needs to be tight. Looks a little bit tight over there. I'm gonna go double check with him. All right, so I did some helping setting up, and I set up my table. I think I'm gonna take this opportunity now to eat. I haven't eaten anything yet. I grabbed a camping food bag that we have left over, and I shoved some hot water in it, and it should be ready. We'll see you guys soon. All right, so as you can see, I got there pretty early, really early, because the race doesn't start till 1:30 p.m. But I wanted to be there to help set up the track and just get familiar. And Jeff had mentioned that he might need help emceeing or other things around. And I really wanted to take the opportunity to learn his lapping system and help him out. And boy, emceeing is hard. But we'll get to that after. First, now with the track set up, we start doing some cleanup. Rob was generous enough to purchase a broom and a track sprayer to donate to the track. So he attacked it with a broom first, and I asked around for a big blower, but all we had was my little blower that I used to clean my RC. And that wasn't enough for the track. Thank goodness that a bigger blower came.
You clean up the truck? Hi, good morning.
Morning.
Working harder. Make it clean.
We need a real blower, please.
We have.
Sidewalk chalk.
Coming.
Yeah, we know who works for it and who just wants to play.
What? Did you say something?
The cloudy side of track prep. Demonstrated by Rob. The track's looking good. Nice and tight for a silver can, or I mean, it's for Torque Tune and Sport Tune motors. There are no silver cans. All right, now the track is set up. We're getting closer to the A main, which I'm gonna play for you guys. Pay attention to some of this this practice footage here. The A90 Supra, there's a strange quirk about the A90 Supra. We've got some guys practicing. Some really fast cars. Fast drivers. All right, it's 11 o'clock. A couple of guys still practicing. People more showing up. Surprise! Rob was running a 380 motor that whole time. What the heck? Brave. That car turns. What's Rob running under that body? Illegal! Now Wiki and Chris battling it out. Oh! Now Wiki couldn't hold it under the pressure he folded. What the hell? I think Chris is just playing with him. All right, something real quick, real funny here. So after that practice session there, I was watching Chris and Naoki go at it. I walked over to Naoki, I was talking to him a little bit, and he's like, "Hey man, Chris is faster than me on the straight. I wonder what it is." And I'm like, "I don't know. Maybe he broke in his motor in the water and you know, did all that special stuff to get a quicker motor." And I find out that Naoki's running a 22 tooth pinion gear, which is, I think, he said it was stock. But anyways, he was running a 22 tooth pinion gear, and I go over to Chris and I ask Chris what pinion he's running. Chris is running a 23 tooth pinion gear. So I don't know if Naoki caught on and changed it later on, but he's a tooth down. That's why he's slower. $12 o'clock now. We got some practicers, more people have shown up. Jeff has shown up. We are now 12:25. People still practicing. You missed out a lot. There's a lot of people here practicing together earlier. You can see there's more people set up. The car's even more full now. Alex is still chilling. Yeah. Couple of boys on track practicing. It's now almost 1 o'clock. Video of these trophies here. Look at that. Aren't these cute?
Thirsty! I'm so thirsty! I'm so thirsty, eh?
You're so thirsty for it?
What you guys doing now?
Drinking grape juice.
Grape juice?
Yeah, man.
Can I have some?
On my shirt.
The spraying of the truck has commenced.
Best lap. Out 10.00.
10 minutes to the racing starts,
23.52.
and people are out here viciously driving and practicing because the track now has some juice traction on it and grape juice, so people are trying out their cars with the newfound traction.
9.38. Best lap.
There'll be some good racing. Okay, we're at the point of now the drivers meeting and then some racing. So I'll play some mod racing and you can, I don't know what I'm going to play in order of what. I don't know which video is what, but I'll do that. I'm not going to be doing any stock because there was only 2 or 3 cars in the stock and I don't want to take up that time here. We might also see a clip of me trying to MC a race and it didn't work out. It's really difficult to watch the race and call for marshals as well as look at the times and come up with entertaining things to say. Wow, very, very difficult. Hats off to the commentators. Okay, we're gonna get into now some racing, pure racing.
This is super cash. Just got everybody out to race. We've got 2 classes, class and mod. We got about 10.
Let's line them up. Chris in P1, Martin P2, Naoki. We have our top 3. Mario in 4. So move up a bit there. Thanks, Mario. Miguel P5, Rocky P6, and Ryan at the end there. We're ready to go. Okay, guys, I will count you in. Have a good, clean race. Let's get her done. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, go. Nice, clean first corner. Well done, racers. Marshals, be at the ready, please. Chris, Ryan, Martin, Naoki, early it is a carbon copy of the battles we saw in the first A main attempt. Chris, Martin, Ryan as they shuffle the deck at the top. 4, 5, 6, we have Naoki, Rocky, and Miguel with Mario in 7th. Ryan and Martin in a battle. Oh, down the back stretch. Chris Patel, leader. Good marshalling, good marshalling. And now, Ryan, Martin, Chris up front. Ryan takes a tumble. Remember to make way for faster cars approaching. Martin, Chris, Ryan, infield. Thank you, Marshall. Martin, Ryan, Chris, Naoki in 4. The whole race, consistent. Martin out front. .833, Martin matches his hot lap. Coming in with 3:30 left in this A-main final. It's very much taking shape. Oh, car, infield.
Toyota! Toyota!
Thank you, Marshall. At the top, we have Martin, Ryan, Chris, and then Naoki in 4th. Rocco, Mario, Miguel took a bit of a tumble there in the infield. That's him in 7th. Infield, oh, good lucky roll by Mario, who's moved into 6th place here. Infield. Thank you, Nick. Nick the stick to Guzman. Oh no, more carnage. Oh, the leader on his side. Nick is not done. Good job, Nick. Thank you so much for putting your life at risk. Martin, Ryan, Chris, Naoki. Having some steering trouble, I'm not sure. Oh, front right, front left wheel. Watch the car coming out of the infield, guys. With 2 minutes to go, we have Martin, Ryan, Chris, Rocky up to 4th, Mayoko, Mario, and Miguel rounding out the field. Self-marshal, thank you. Good job on your own car there, Ryan. Martin, Chris, Ryan, 1, 2, 3. Martin building on that lead. Fourth place is now Rocky's. Naoko's retired. Unfortunately, looked like some damage to the front left tire. Maybe a universal outdrive, not sure. Infield. Oh, watch the cars, watch the cars. Okay, out. There we go. Stay there. Car. Watch out, backstretch marshals. Minute to go. We have Chris leading with Ryan in 2nd, Martin in 3rd. But it is tight still, even despite some bumps and bruises along the way here. Chris, Ryan, Martin, Mario 4th, Rocky, Miguel in 6th. Mayoko retired. Under 40 seconds to go. Marshall at the back. Whoa. Ryan, Chris, Martin, Rocky, Mario, Miguel with 20 seconds to go. Chris and Ryan battling. What? Move over, guys. Move over for those leaders coming through, please. Final lap, finish your lap. Ryan at the line takes first. Chris, Martin, Mario, Rocky, Miguel, and Naoko. Great race, guys. Thank you very much. Awesome racing, awesome battles. That's the parking lot, guys.
After the last race ended, you could tell most of us were pretty tired, and some of us had been there since 9 a.m. It was almost 6 at that point, so we packed up the track together. It was a really good experience, and far too often we prevent ourselves from going and having good experiences like this. I hope more people join. And on my way home, I had some time to unwind and think about the day. Okay, we're back now, and that was just a couple of races. There's a whole slew of races that I didn't upload into this video. I didn't want to flood it, but I'm going to be uploading it for the people who are in the drive racing thing as unlisted videos so that you can see it on your own. I'm not going to flood my channel with it. So if you do want the links to the unlisted video, you should go ahead and join Drive RC, and I'll probably have it posted in there. I had a great time watching and helping out with the racing, and I would definitely do it again, and I encourage everybody to come out if they can. I'm going to be making a video probably on me building a car for this and how I do it. Also, we're pretty far into a video now. I know I said I was going to play the XV02 and the TT02 rear-wheel drive video, but I think I'm going to save that and put it into a whole separate video coming after this. And it's worth watching because I've got a professional racing guy driving the rear-wheel drive Porsche. It was really fun. Like I said again, it was done at a really good pace. Make sure everybody, if you're going, bring yourself some water, some food, and maybe some shade. I'm still super pumped and stoked about it. Thanks Jeff and Andrew for putting it on. Thank you everybody who participated. Without everybody participating, it wouldn't have been what it was. I got to meet some new faces. I got to see some old faces. Lots of laughs, lots of fun. Lots of driving. I hope you enjoyed this video. Ride along with me. If there's any questions and probably a lot of things I missed, put it down in the comments. Put it down in the comments below. I'll do my best to answer them. As always, make it a great day and peace out.